Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Culturalist podcast, Conversations with Pam Ross. I am Pam Ross.
Well then, I am Dion.
How you doing?
I am so great.
So we're tired. A little tired. Hey, you know what I've discovered?
Mm-hmm.
I generally would work out at night and just kind of own my mornings, do whatever I wanted in the mornings. And lately, I'm discovering that as the days are getting shorter later in the year, we're recording this in late October, very late.
In
the
Midwest.
In the Midwest, I have less energy later in the evening. So
Yeah.
now I've shifted my exercise to morning time, and I'm discovering that when I'm sleepy, I just go to bed. So I'm thinking, oh, what's wrong with me? I'm getting older, right? I need to rub Rapunzel's hair or something, get my youth back. And then someone said to me, Dr. Caroline Leaf, we have mad love for her.
Mad.
She said,
Hey, Dr. Caroline, we love you.
What up? She said, when you're tired, it's actually a very natural thing.
Yeah.
As the days get shorter, that you actually get a little more tired earlier in the day.
It's like the circadian rhythms or something,
and you
right?
shouldn't fight it.
Yeah.
That you have to have times where you rest. And so I'm extremely happy to hear that, because immediately after this podcast, I'll be taking it up. But hey, we're doing something fun today. Something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Questions for the Culturalist.
That's you.
Bring them on.
All right, so we're going to be asking different questions. People have asked you in the past.
Yeah, I know.
And
my God.
It's really interesting, some of these, that they would want to know this about you.
They want to know. Just random fun stuff.
Yeah. So, all right. So here's our first question. This goes along with podcasts we've had before.
Really? I have not seen this list.
Yeah.
But
so, first question is...
Yeah.
Are you dating?
Oh, that's such a good one. Ooh. And I don't really like to answer that.
Okay, so then what's your type if you are dating? What's your type? If you were to date, what's your type of guy?
My type is, I actually like nerdy intellectual guys. I know it sounds odd.
No, but what type of nerd? Because there are different categories of nerdiness.
No, actually what I like is, I like the power intellectual.
So like Clark Kent.
No, because he's the goofy intellectual.
He is goofy, yeah.
He's the goofy, clumsy, spilled coffee on his shirt kind of guy. That's not it. I'm talking about like the Malcolm X kind of guy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about, the thinker.
Yeah.
Because I'm a talker.
Yeah.
That's probably why I'm attracted to that type of a thinking man, someone who's read a book this year.
Just a book?
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, I was like, you might want to...
But no, I like an intellectual. But you know what, though? I married a funny guy. Like, I married a hilarious, outgoing, funny guy. But he was also an activist.
Yeah, I was going to say, he was an intellectual.
He was a strong intellectual. Yeah. So, that's
So that makes sense. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I see that.
Yeah, it does. But somebody, you gotta be able to have fun and deal with all of my cornball jokes. So
speaking of cornball jokes,
and
fun.
Yeah. You want me to tell you one?
Yes. What you got? What you got? Oh, what you got?
So what do you call a sleepy T-Rex? A dinosaur.
This has been the Culturalist Podcast with Pam Ross.
Shutting it down with comedy, people.
Okay, that cannot be classified as comedy. Those are
comedy.
No,
I'm here all week,
but I love it. It's great. All right, so speaking
tip your
of
waiter.
that, all right, so is this for real? Are you really this happy? Are you on something and we just don't know?
I know it's so funny.
Yeah, are you taking a little sip over there?
I am not. I never was a drinker.
Yeah,
and it's a good thing because I would have never had to buy one. Because I was the life of the party already, and I don't know what type of drunk I would have been. That would have been, you never know. Maybe I would have been a serious dark. Like no, it would have just partied all the way. It would have been.
It was just heightened
Monday, Tuesday,
Thursday,
Friday.
Yeah, it just heightens who you are, like in that sense.
Yeah,
for most people, some people won't.
No, so I generally am a high energy person, but I will tell you this: I'm not a morning person. I know it's hard for you to believe because you've traveled with me often, but I'm not cranky in the mornings, but when I get up, I want no human contact for an hour.
Okay, no, I can feel that. I'm kind of the same way.
Don't say anything.
But I am a morning person. But I do. So I think I get energy in the morning.
Yes.
But I need people to stay away in the morning too. Like,
yeah, I like to
own
own that first hour. I don't want to look at my phone. I don't want to respond to anything. I just like to own it. Coffee, Bible, it's mine.
That's good. That's good to have a routine though. So I get that part.
Yeah, but I'm generally just a pretty high energy person, and I'm an extrovert. I'm 98% extrovert. So I could be tired, but if you put the right people in the room,
oh yeah,
it's on and popping.
Yeah.
Like I have to kick y'all out, so I can go to sleep. Like please leave, because I will not be tired as long as you're here.
So true.
Yes.
Okay, so speaking as a happy person, then what is something that's your biggest pet peeve that annoys you and makes you like?
You know, probably when people expect everyone else in the world to be them. And you don't understand individuality. Yeah. You don't understand that everyone in the world is different. My passion is identity. And anytime you show up with a cookie cutter to make someone else into your image and not God's, you have made an enemy out of me. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so have you ever cussed out an enemy?
In my life?
You bleep, bleep.
I got a testimony. Yeah, man. Oh, I have.
Really?
I wasn't a good cusser. I kind of wish that I know.
You are just such a blank, and I just don't. But you know, this is what you should do.
Yeah. Oh no. Because then you get the coaching after I tear you all the way down and say, but I know it's only because you feel rejected. Come on. Bring it in, you nasty.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm not.
Never was good.
I didn't grow up cussing. Like, there's no cussing in our house, and people would be shocked.
Me either.
Like, yes, there is. Everybody's parents cuss. I'm like, my parents don't cuss. No. They don't cuss. So we didn't grow up with the culture of cussing. But I will say this.
What?
6th grade.
You tried it?
I've had enough.
I'm gonna find me some words.
So you do right by me.
Okay.
I cussed this boy out so bad.
Oh, wow.
People stopped and were like,
wow.
So I started clapping.
6th grade, they said.
I cussed him out really, really bad. I was like,
I don't know what you did, man.
Yeah. I was like,
but don't ever do that again.
Wow. But then I was like, yeah, it's not me. I felt
it's something about, let me tell you, even before I was saved and really, because you don't have your life without the Lord, right? That's how I feel.
Right.
But even before I became who I really am, I don't know.
There's so many words. I feel like there are so many words that you can use. Like,
yeah,
you know, like a battle.
I tried it, but it's
not you.
I wasn't good at it.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. What's your favorite type of food?
Mexican food. I could eat tacos every day. I love it.
Really?
Enchiladas, tacos, quesadillas.
Have you been to Mexico?
I grew up in San Diego. Yes, I have.
To have the real Mexican.
So, real Mexican food. I love peppers, jalapenos. I love all of that. I even like the shrimp cocktail that's in Mexico. That type. Oh,
like
my gosh.
Ceviche
I
style?
love ceviche. I love all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could eat that. Literally could eat tacos for lunch every day.
Okay. What kind of tacos then?
I like street tacos. So I like corn tortillas, chopped steak, onion, cilantro, green sauce.
You know, we had that conversation.
If it ain't hot, it's like not. Give me the hot. Give me the heat.
That's good. So onion or not onion.
Oh no.
Tacos are your favorite type of food.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite drink then?
I have a very limited menu when it comes to things I drink. I drink water.
Okay.
Arnold Palmer, and good strong coffee.
Okay, and for those of you who aren't sure, an Arnold Palmer is lemonade and tea.
Yeah, lemonade and iced tea mix. Yeah. When I'm going through something strenuous, or if I have been working out a lot and I think I might get leg cramps, I'm gonna drink blue Gatorade.
Oh, I cannot do Gatorade. Out of the things I could do, Powerade between
it's like
the
meds.
two.
It's like I'm gonna drink it specifically for the potassium. But if I'm, because we dine, so I'm gonna have mainly water.
Yeah.
Arnold Palmer, good strong coffee, like an Americano.
Yeah. Good coffee is hard to find sometimes. It really is. But
really?
when it's good, it's good.
Yeah, when it's good, it's good. I won't tolerate bad coffee though. I just won't even drink it.
Coffee, you feel like that's been sitting on that back burner for like
nah.
For 5 hours since you started work this morning.
Chuck it across the room. No, here's the other thing that I'm a snob about: coleslaw. I have this relationship with coleslaw where I love good coleslaw, and I feel like bad coleslaw. I want to call someone. I'm like, this coleslaw is bad.
What do you
coleslaw is bad?
They should be put out of business for this.
I mean, my God. Yeah, so I have a thing with coleslaw. You're right, I have a thing with coleslaw.
You do. I forgot about that till you
Let me tell you something. You give me an intellectual who will serve me a taco and make good coleslaw, it's on.
Oh, Lord. Don't tell them that. And then you're going to see all these, hey, Dr. Pam, I didn't
Hit them DMs with the coleslaw recipe, man.
And good coffee at the end.
Coffee at the end.
So how you like your men, strong and black?
Well, I drink my coffee that way. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know. Like, that's a whole nother... that's a whole nother thing, because remember I said I'm just...
Yeah.
I'm broadening the spectrum.
And like you said, you are all about diversity. Never limit yourself.
Father, and then what's the next question?
Yeah. Let's move on.
Take your time.
Okay, so here's a question. What's the best tip you can give to a single parent? Because you talked about being a single parent regarding parenthood on a budget.
Oh, absolutely.
You've had 3 kids in college at the same
Google.
time.
I know. Google. First of all, recognize this, that the most fun, the memories your children are going to have are not even necessarily about money. Yeah. They are about you, having your attention, having your time, being with you. And remember that time when mom, that's my kid, remember that time when mom, like,
yeah.
And so, but here's the deal. You want to get out of the house, take daycations.
Yes.
We would take daycations, leave the house early in the morning, pack up a little snack, spend the whole day out doing something, and you come home to sleep. And you save hundreds of dollars that way. Yeah. Also, one of our favorite places is St. Louis. There's a lot of, if you live in the Midwest, you can get there, get a hotel, use your Groupons, all that stuff.
Oh, I'm a firm believer in Groupons.
Oh, yeah. And then there's the zoo, Turtle Park. There's a lot. Oh, yeah.
It's like real turtles?
Yeah. Well, yes. And statues and real turtles too.
Okay.
And then there's like science. There's science museums, but there's a lot you can do for free with children that are educational. Yeah. And then check your museums. Get on them free days.
Yes. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, and like you said, I don't have kids, but I work with children, and I've done lots and lots of
fun
field trips and things.
Oh yeah.
Chicago in the summer.
Oh
that's the best place you can go for free stuff. They have. Well, not this summer because of COVID, but they always have free stuff for kids.
Yep.
Then if you don't, they have the water thing that the statues spit out water. Yes. There you go.
And just give yourself permission to be a kid with them.
Yes.
When you do those kinds of things.
Yep.
And then just everyday things, you've got to teach according to your values.
Yeah.
And so sometimes parents don't want their children to know that they're budgeting. But I was very honest to say, okay, this is how much I'm going to spend on this because we're going to be smart with our money.
I think that's great.
And we have those kind of conversations so that if they're ever in a situation where they say, this is how much I make, this is how much I want to spend, and this is why we're saving.
Yes.
Because right now, this is what we have right now. Jesus has it all. It's what we have right now. Right, it's what we have right now. And we were, they learn. They're frugal kids to this day.
As adults, it teaches them, if I want it, I have to save and budget.
The idea is how do you live on a budget without adopting a poverty mindset?
Yes.
Because your imagination is not limited. Where you can go, what you can spend is based on what you decide.
Yeah.
We're not going to go into debt about that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. That's good. Okay, so we know that you are a leader. You're a leader.
I am.
So, yes, you are.
So hilarious.
Okay, so what's the number one best practice for leaders working in a tough culture?
If you are a leader working in a tough culture, change it. If you have the ability to change it.
Okay. What have you done?
If you don't have the ability to change it, you need to look at how do I navigate in this and still get done what I'm here to do. So understand it. Understand the roots of it.
Okay.
What are you dealing with? And that's really about wisdom. Remember, wisdom has 2 parts. First part is, what is this? Second part is, what do I do with it? So once you understand what something is, now how do I navigate in this and still accomplish what I'm here to do? And recognize that you have grace to go in and out. You have grace to go in. I'm the only honest person. I remember one time a leadership student said to me, can you pray that I find a new job? I work at a car dealership and I feel like I'm the only honest person there. I said, you're the only honest person there? Huh? Hey. She said, yeah. I said, the whole dealership be the only person that's honest? She said, yeah. I said, Lord, keep her right there. That place needs some light.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Because, you don't succumb to it, but you can change it by just being who you are.
That's good.
Navigate it. And leverage your difference for anyway. We can talk about that. Hold up. Leverage your difference.
Leverage your difference. That's good. All right. So, what are some fun? We're still talking in the leadership vein.
Yeah.
So, how would you honorably leave a toxic environment?
Honorably leave a toxic by giving plenty of notice. Okay. Setting up whoever's coming next. Yeah. Replacing yourself. There's the last chapter in Serving, Leading, and Loving. That's your book. Survival Guide for Kingdom Leaders, written by Pam Ross, available at PamRoss.com.
Also on Amazon, girl.
Also on Amazon?
Yes.
Just search Pam Ross.
Prime, get free shipping.
Free shipping. It's called Serving, Leading, and Loving. But the last chapter of that book is called Bow Out Gracefully. Yeah. And it talks about there's two different ways. David had to leave Saul's place out of a window at night because they were out to kill him.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Right. Nehemiah, he had a whole different, gave him letters and supplies and... Go, Nehemiah, and build that wall.
Go for it.
Yes, go for it. Like, we love you. Sometimes they're going to give you a gold watch in a party, and sometimes people are going to be like, can we have that desk? Right?
Yeah.
Are you taking that with you? But you decide you're going to be honorable.
Yeah.
So you give your thank yous. You give people plenty of notice. You tell your supervisor first. You don't spread rumors from the bottom up. Okay. You go to them first. Anyway, get the book. You'll see it.
That's good. Okay. What are some fun team building games that leaders can use to train their people?
It depends on what you're going to train them for. Now, I'll give you one example.
Okay.
So we were in Philadelphia, and this was a tight-knit group. They loved their leader. They knew their leader, and they had a strong culture. Now, the beauty of that is we know each other. I know what I love about you. I know what I can't stand about you. But you're the best children's pastor we ever had, so I'm gonna deal with you, right? So they knew each other. They loved each other. They were working together. So that's good. The challenge was, as the church was growing, they needed to add new people. And sometimes you could be so lockstep that you want to pledge in the new people that they don't know you.
Right. You got to go through what I went through.
Right. Such a poverty mentality.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so crazy. But the challenge with the way we did it is I kept thinking, God, how can I demonstrate their need to let people in? I played musical chairs. And made them play musical chairs. And every time, when there wasn't a chair for someone, they had to move out. And you get bumped. The music is playing, everybody's friendly. Isn't this fun? The music stops. Get out of my way. I mean, it came down to the leader of the church and a church mother. Oh, he bumped Mama's hip right on out that chair. Oh, yeah, he did. And so, but then we talked about, does this happen in real life?
Okay.
That, you're so vying for your space that you bump people out. So that's one fun game you could play.
So then why is it fun to have, or why is it fun? Why is it necessary to have fun in team building and building as a leader to infuse fun into your core?
Because you know what? You never know why people are there. When I show up to build a team, I show up to work or consult. Some people are there because they want to learn. Some people are there because somebody told them it was mandatory. Some people are there because they want to see what happens. Some people are there because, I like this lady. I saw her on whatever. I'm going to go check it out. And so what you do is play gets their guard down. When you play, you laugh, and when you're done laughing, what do? You take a deep breath. Yeah. So it helps to. It does so much more than break the ice. It gets you moving, and then you learn, because what happens in the play is you get the real 8-year-old. Like when I meet people, I ask God, show me their 8-year-old self. I really do.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, now you're getting all my secrets. But anyway, I want to know. Like, I wonder what they were like. Their 8-year-old self. Their fun, giggly, fun, mischievous self. Right.
Unguarded.
Were you fearful? Were you happy? All that. But it gets. What happens in those moments is the real them.
Yeah. The competitor. I have been.
And then I can look around and I'm saying, oh yeah, I see who I see who the softies are. I see who are the controllers. I see who are the team gatherers. And I see who the loners are. Yeah. It's like every team has that little group in the Breakfast Club.
Oh my God. So serious. So serious.
Every team has the popular one, like all of it.
All of it. Yeah. Good. I love it. Okay. So this goes to this is a different one.
Can I pass? No.
No, it's not difficult. It's just interesting because it's about something you did at church one day.
Oh God.
And you got up to transition.
My
and
God.
you started singing a song, and everybody knows it, and it goes.
Oh, see in the ground. I got see in the ground.
Hey.
Now let me tell you something. You're a part of my team, so you know, like that's like our little thing.
It is.
And it's because we believe in seed time and harvest.
Yes.
And even when you don't have a lot, we don't consume everything that we have. You're going to share some. The kingdom is about generosity. So that's just like a little song. We said, blessings coming down. I got seed.
See, but you said it's a little song, but it's blown up.
But this is what happened. I was asked to, hey, can you remind the people about our giving campaign? I said, sure, I'll remind them about the giving campaign. And I'm sitting there, and I felt the Lord say, just sing them your little song. No, he said, just teach them your little song. I said, okay, I'm going to teach them my little song.
Right.
So when I got up, I said, all right, I just want to teach y'all, anybody in here blessed?
I'm blessed, right?
So I'm going to just teach them my little song. And somehow the fire hit me. And you can hear in my voice, I am like, this has become a whole declaration. It was not my usual way of singing it at all.
Yeah.
But what was breaking is a fear of not being able to measure up. Like the church was asking for a certain amount, but what I really felt God was trying to do is say, hey, if you only have $20,
give something.
You're going to give it gladly.
Yeah.
Because think about the perspective of Jesus.
Yeah.
He's sitting watching the offering.
Yeah.
And if you don't know the Bible, even if you're not a Christian, you would be interested in this story. Look it up. Jesus and the widow's mite. Like one lady gave a little bit.
Like a penny. He was today.
Yeah. And he was so impressed with her. And it had to do with the amount of sacrifice. So it's not equal giving, it's equal sacrifice. So it's fun.
On that,
and that thing, I had no clue it was so funny.
Seed in the ground.
I did record it at church that day. No.
Yeah, it went viral. It was like crazy.
What I recorded
how it blew up.
But you know what's so interesting?
What?
No one has ever called me to sing. Would you come teach, preach, train, minister, encourage, even MC, all of those things? No one's ever asked me to sing. So I don't have confidence in my singing voice. I just play around. So I don't have confidence in my singing voice. So if you ever hear a professional, like if you ever hear Pam going into the studio and singing that song and with the expectation that someone's going to buy it, you got to know, okay, someone really convinced her. Because I don't have confidence in myself as a singer.
So is that a yes or is that a no?
It would take some major convincing.
Some major convincing.
Yeah, I would rather have a real vocalist. Like a real singer. I'd rather have a real singer sing it. But if I did it, the Lord told her to do that because she ain't a singer.
I think you're going to record it.
Well, we'll just see now. We'll just see. If I do, I'll buy you a taco dinner.
Hey now. Without onions.
Without onions, with an intellectual.
Yeah.
And strong coffee.
I'm like, that's yours. That's
my meal.
I'm like, I don't know.
That's my meal.
Okay, I think it looks like those are all the questions that we
did
had.
Good. Oh, we did very good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I know there are way more questions, but we want to make sure that
people ask me all kinds of things.
All kinds of crazy.
Yeah, and you'll be and they'll be asking you leadership questions, and then someone will just like sneak in. Let's hear about you.
And then your whole mood will shift. And you'll be like, oh, this is what happened. I'm like, oh, get ready, guys.
Okay.
Get ready.
Here's the situation. Hey, thank you for joining us for a very special edition of the Culturalist Podcast Conversations. Today is Questions with Pam Ross. Yeah. Thank you for liking, sharing. What else we want to do? Subscribe. Do all of that.
Click that like button.
Click the like button. Share it. Have a taco on me. And have a great day.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Hola.